fila ma che vuoi fila, senza punta l'ago non può andare.
No cereal, it be a yogurt drink I'm wanting first. Whoa!
My thing's sound effects. Here's a T-Rex.
Scream as loud as you can.
Now, give it to me before I smack you. You know what? You're the dumbest kid in the whole school. No wonder nobody likes you. I'm gonna beat the snot out of you. Okay. Be good. I love you.
But yeah, anyways, you want to get into this game or what?
Yeah, about that time.
I think it's about that time. All right, which one of these is appropriate?
All right, if you're just tuning in, this is again our Crush tournament. We are in our last final quarterfinal. Save the best for last. It's the movie category of our crushes. So I want you to think back, especially if you were us, to those formative years, 2000, 2009, 10, where movies like Spider-Man, X-Men, Transformers, all these franchises getting started. There was no such thing as the Marvel Cinematic Universe back then. I mean, Iron Man came out in 2006.
No, 2000. Iron Man came out in 2008.
Sure, 2008, even later. Welcome. So we're gonna get into some crushes there. When you think of 2000s movies, guys, comes to mind?
Who do I think of?
I think of
Megan Fox isn't really on the scene yet. Who do I think of?
I don't honestly. Just for movies, I think of like Anchorman. I think it's super bad. Like there was a nice decade of comedy there before they stopped
when the
making.
blockbuster comedy was still.
Yeah, there was like a nice decade of blockbuster comedies right in there. So I think of movies like that. Honestly, I'm not like Eric where I know when shit came out. So. I'm always surprised by lots of these things. Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Talking about
Rain Man
your Rain Man movie thing.
No, it just sounded like you're fucking like.
It's got a squeaky
I do
chair.
got a squeaky chair.
You got a squeaky chair.
I try not to move as much as I can.
I always had a thing for Natalie Portman. That was about her time when she was in the Star Wars movies. That was kind of my big crush, all through like middle school and shit. So yeah.
V for vagina.
I think.
I think you shave your head for V for Vendetta. Did you also shave your V for vagina?
I think of Lindsay Lohan in Mean Girls.
Oh yeah, fucking Rachel McAdams in like The Notebook and Mean Girls.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. And hot.
Speaking of, Happy Mean Girls Day, everybody.
Is it Mean Girl Day? Mean Girls Day. Meanest girls, or why is it today?
Oh, it's like on October 3rd. You asked me for a pencil or something like that. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You can't sit with us. Oh, it's not a funny thing. It was like a painting of that fat kid in the gymnasium, and then he's got his hood up and shit, and he's pretending to be a girl. And it's like a Van Gogh painting. It's like, it says she doesn't even go here, but go is spelled like Van Gogh.
Nice.
It wasn't that funny, but I just thought
it was top
funny. I seen a funny tweet where it was like, on this day, all white women will tell each other Happy Mean Girls Day, and everything will be right in the universe.
Well, who do you think of, Dane?
I think of Glenn Coco.
Transformers. So I definitely Megan Fox during the time. I don't know if there would be any Charlie's Angels girls on there, but Charlie's Angels definitely.
Oh yeah, like Kristen Stewart and Jasmine from Aladdin. Yeah, that was a really good. That was a really good movie.
I love that Charlie's Angels.
Psych.
It was so woke. It was so woke. That's what I love about my. I need them to be super woke.
Yeah, if you guys didn't catch on, I was making fun of the shitty, garbage dumpster fire of a fucking Charlie's Angels movie that they made last year.
I forgot about that.
I don't know how they didn't think that wasn't gonna fucking absolutely bomb, but duh. Let's make Bosley a girl. Wait, you know, it'd be really cool if we put Elizabeth whatever as Bosley, because Bosley's a big fat man in the show. But let's just change it up just to fucking be more woke. Let's be woke.
Okay, we had our female Ghostbusters. I want my male Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, and look how good that did.
I want all male Charlie Angels.
And then they even did like Ocean's 13 as fucking women, and it still
Ocean's
did
8.
shitty. They just can't. They just gotta stop trying to do that. Like, I get it that they're trying to, like, I don't know, trying to do that. I don't want to talk shit about that kind of.
Eric's in a ranty mood
Let's
today.
let's just get to objectifying women.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't objectify women, but dude, they gotta stop. They gotta stop doing that, man. Financially, it's not doing them any favors.
We're here to do it with our tournament.
Yeah.
Let's put two women beside each other and talk shit about the ugly one.
Let us three white males talk shit about females for the next.
Yeah, this is a terrible idea. All right, so and number 5 is Shannon Elizabeth, American Pie.
Damn, I forgot about her.
That was a big one. That was like the first like high school comedy boobs I ever saw was Shannon Elizabeth in American Pie.
Yeah, those are probably lots of the kids my age first time ever seen a pair of tits.
Yeah, right.
They were a good one.
Against Tara Reid. Oh, we got an American Pie matchup off the hop.
It's the Battle of American Pie.
The American Pie battle.
One of those women aged with grace and dignity. The other one is a fucking botched, mangled mess. So, but if you're going with the 2000 like time that they were around, not now because one of them's a fucking hideous monster.
That's what we do. We don't subjugate now.
Okay, who's going first?
I'll go first. I'll keep the order going. For me, this is very difficult. These two girls I thought were very, very attractive in those formative years there. Shannon Elizabeth has like a special place in my heart because of like that comedy rom-com teenage like whole American Pie era. But I am going to keep it in the 2000s, and I'm going to go Tara Reid because Van Wilder was my shit, and she was so hot in Van Wilder. I'm going with Tara Reid. Final answer. Eric?
You guys fucked me up. But you know me, I'm all about them blondes. I mean, now I don't even think if I saw Tara Reid in a bar and like she was just not a famous person, not famous Tara Reid. If I just saw her in a bar now, with how she looks, she is an absolute ghoul. But if we're talking like 2000 to 2009, Tara Reid, you know I'm a sucker for blondes. Shannon Elizabeth though, goddamn, she was in Jack Frost, the horror movie, like straight to video fucking one, and I always thought she was hot in that. Then I was surprised that she showed her boobs in American Pie, so that was a nice little treat. And she was popped up here and there in other movies, but
Scary Movie, which I just watched yesterday as well.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, Van Wilder was also my shit. I love that shit, and she was just really hot in the American Pie movies. And I'm so wet for blondes. Tara Reid.
All right, is it gonna be a clean sweep, Dane?
You know, I think I probably would have voted Shannon Elizabeth. Especially since I just watched Scary Movie, and I was like, that scene where she's like, has my dad gone away, and then she like rips off her clothes to reveal the slutty clothes underneath.
Yeah.
That's good movie making right there. That's
Also,
what that
quality
is.
script.
Also, when she dies, is pretty funny when she gets like her head cut off and like the fucking guy's is like confused. Like,
Yeah.
oh, is this the part when I break my leg and she like snaps her leg and he's like, oh, what the fuck?
And yeah, in American Pie, I hated her character by the dumb accent that she did to Nadia.
It was what 10-year-old me believed it. So,
and then she gets with the Shermanator, and like it's like, come on, no way, there's no way that would ever happen.
you gotta. Have you ever seen?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go for it.
Oh no, I was just gonna say like you just gotta like. Nerds need some hopefulness. Like they need something. They need some hope. You know. Like you ever seen the show Love?
Yeah.
That's a perfect example of how life isn't. There's no way a guy like that ever hooks up with chicks like the chicks that he hooks up with in that show. You can tell he was like a writer and executive producer. He's like, all right, in this episode, I'm going to hook up with 2 hot chicks at the same time. They're like, Paul Rust.
You know,
you did it again, Paul Rust.
You'll think about Revenge of the Nerds, but then you realize for the nerd to get the hot chick, he had to rape her in that.
He literally raped. Yeah, The Revenge of the Nerds is that's a fucking really rapey movie. Like,
We've talked about it before. I'm pretty sure.
Anyways, what the fuck were we talking about?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so nerds just need something, some kind of like, you know, some hope, you know. So stuff like that always kind of tickles my fancy because it's like that would never happen, but you know.
Since my vote doesn't really matter, I'm definitely not going to use my push through to push it to chat. Because I'm happy with Tara Reid, because Van Wilder was a banger. Even more as more into Naomi. That's I'm moan backwards. But great movie all around.
Fantastic movie.
And The Big Lebowski. Even though... What year did Lebowski come out?
I forgot she was in that. She plays like this slutty porn
What
star.
year did Lebowski come out? 98?
98? Yeah. It was 98. I'm not even going to look it up. I'm not even going to look it up anymore.
All right. Tara Reid. Moving on.
Tara Reid.
Tara Reid.
I'll be in 2 seconds. Let's get it. I need to...
What are you doing?
Just need to make a drinky poo.
Okay. Tara Reid moves on. All right, so we'll start without Erica on this next one. Just because it's too early to run an ad. So, we're going to go to... There. Bye, Tara. All right, we're going to go to the matchup that everyone has already seen in the preview from last week. Number 3 versus number 6. We have Kirsten Dunst versus Megan Fox.
Spider-Man versus the Transformers.
Spider-Man versus Transformers.
Michaela versus Mary Jane.
You can go ahead and start this one off, Dane.
All right.
I'm back.
Transformers. That scene with Megan Fox fixing that car.
That's a good line.
Is iconic in probably every teenage boy memory from back then. But then you got Kirsten Dunst, and you know what is also just as memorable as that scene? The upside down kiss of her in the rain, and the shot of the camera getting that very high angle, and then flying away. Kirsten Dunst just lets a stranger in a man kiss her in the rain.
You wouldn't?
We don't have to think about that. Kirsten Dunst also, Bring It On. I remember watching Bring It On for the first time with my cousin Larissa at Jocelyn Magnoski.
Speaking of 2000's crushes, your cousin Larissa? There we go.
Bring It On. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
That's just good movie making again right there. A lot of good movie making.
And literally had so many just absolutely phenomenal sequels that were just almost better than the original. Bring It On Again. Bring It On Back to Basics.
We've lost you for volume, Dane.
Then you also got like The Virgin Suicides, Kirsten Dunst.
Yep.
But that's just a dark, horrible movie.
Interview with a Vampire.
Good movie.
Where she's like 5 years old.
Not quite there.
Oh, she was in Jumanji too, man. She's in
Jumanji, I was the same. So it was all good then.
Yeah. So you're going.
So I'm tossing the coin. I think just knowing how big a thumbs Megan Fox has really turned me off.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen what Megan Fox's fucking thumbs look like, Google them because they're fucking gnarly. They're absolutely fucked. Like her parents she must have been raised beside a fucking like a nuclear power plant or something because their thumbs are fucking wacky. But you can't be that perfect. You can't be that perfect without having some kind of something messed up on your body. So, if it's only your thumbs, that's not too bad.
Yeah, something. Kirsten Dunst, always a crush. Love her as a blonde. Loved her as a redhead.
So are you going Dunst here?
I'm going Dunst.
You're going Dunst? All right. I'm gonna go ahead and disagree with you. Kirsten Dunst that's just her really short front teeth always freaked me out, and
Really, that's a thing?
Yeah, Look up Kirsten Dunst's teeth and it'll freak you out. But
I'm pretty sure compared to her thumbs.
The upside down kiss, and also, you know what? I can't reward her for Bring It On because she stole all those cheers. So I can't reward her that movie. It was cold in there.
And she dropped the baton.
And, yeah.
That's not real though. That's
real.
That's photoshopped.
No, it's real. Look them up. But no, it's Megan Fox. Even though I will go on record saying it's Megan Fox. I actually, you know what though? Transformers 2 is the worst movie that was ever made in the history of cinema, in my opinion.
But Jennifer's Body was one of the best.
Yeah, but she can't act at all. But you know what, Ryan? This isn't an acting competition. It's Megan Fox. She's hotter than Kirsten Dunst. All right, I'm leaving it up to Eric to make a tiebreaker decision here. But for me, it's Megan Fox, hands down.
Yeah, so apparently Kirsten Dunst has fucked up teeth and Megan Fox has fucked up thumbs. So I think they're both disgusting, so I'm not going to vote. They're a couple of hogs. They're a couple of fucking freaks. I don't want to be a part of this fucking... No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't kick either of them out of bed. Let's break it down here for a second. Yeah, Bring It On. Fucking Spider-Man. Kirsten Dunst. She's, yeah. For me, it comes down to the fact that, like, if I was seen in public with Megan Fox, people would think that I was like her, like, cousin or something, and that's what I was thinking. Like, I don't like to go for the girls that are way too hot because that's like never my style. I always like to go for like the pretty girls, like the girls next door, like the ones that are like cute and pretty, not the ones that are like stupid hot and they know they're hot and they like have no personality. And I feel like that's what Megan Fox is like in real life. And apparently she's a real big bitch in real life, and. Yeah, so, and Kirsten Dunst has that girl next door, like, hey, my mom wants a cup of sugar, and I'm like, oh, you want to come in and have sex with me too? Kind of vibe. And she's always been in my life, you know, since Interview with a Vampire, Jumanji, I've grown with her. She's a little bit older than me, but we've grown together in life, you know. So she's been with me from the beginning, and she's always been there for me. She always answers my texts, and I just love her. And I'm just gonna go Kirsten Dunst, and because she's blonde. And that's just, you know.
That's just
me.
Just the way it goes.
I'm just wacky like that.
All right, so we have our first upset of the bracket. Goodbye, Megan Fox. I feel like it's going to
piss off a lot of people, this decision, but if you listen to our little rants, you'll understand why. Those fucking thumbs, man. I just can't get over them thumbs. The dumb thumb.
I think that's a weird choice, boys, but I don't care enough about it to use my veto. Kirsten Dunst moves on. All right, so our number 7 versus number 2 coming in hot. Again, Dane knows these rankings. We do not. They're from.
I don't remember what this one is.
They're from a multitude of different sources. So number 7 is Kate Beckinsale.
Oh, yes.
Versus
the one brunette who might get
number 2. Lindsay Lohan.
Okay, no blondes. So there's no.
So Eric, you can start. You have a strong opinion. You can start this one off.
Yeah. So Lindsay Lohan, Mean Girls, Diary of Confessions of a Teenage Drama Queen,
Freaky Friday.
You know,
Herbie Fully Loaded.
I don't think so, but
like she wasn't in it, or you just don't want to talk about it.
That movie just wasn't very good. Because I used to love Herbie the Love Bug when I was a kid, and then I watched that and I was like, this isn't good. This isn't good at all. Kate Beckinsale though, fucking Underworld, Pearl Harbor. She's been through some shit, man. She's seen some shit. Shit has gone down, man. And she's still just a fucking dime, man. Lindsay Lohan is a fucking beaten down piece of meat. She is a ratchet little ghoul. Okay, but we're thinking, gotta get out of the mindset.
You gotta get out of the mindset, right?
2000's, what am I thinking?
2000's.
I remember
14 years old. Yeah.
I remember having a broken leg in the hospital, and my mom rented me a big stack of movies, and one of them was Underworld, and I was like, what is this shit? and I watched it over and over again because I was like, that there's no way that a girl could be that hot. Like I thought Kate Beckinsale was like an angel, and Lindsay Lohan, yeah, she's like pretty and everything, but she's just I don't know, just doesn't really do it for me, I guess. Because she's always been in movies with like she was in Rachel McAdams was in Mean Girls, and I was like, hey, Rachel McAdams is like fucking 3 times hotter than Lindsay Lohan. Well, mind you, she was a blonde, but. Yeah, Kate Beckinsale, she was with me when I had my broken leg. I rewound that movie on VHS over and over again and just watched it. And she was also in fucking Pearl Harbor.
Van Helsing.
And Van Helsing, yeah, she had that like that slutty like medieval look to her. Yeah, Kate Beckinsale. Plus she's like she hooked up with like Pete Davidson not too long ago. And then
she gave me such hope.
Yeah, I'm like, if Pete Davidson can hook up with Kate Beckinsale.
In life. I read that.
Yeah, man, Pete Davidson's had a good go. Ariana Grande, then, oh no, I have to rebound with fucking Kate Beckinsale, man, life's so tough. But then I remember they broke up, and then TMZ was talking to one of her exes, this other guy who was like a minor celebrity, was like saying like, he's like, what advice do you have to Pete Davidson? He's dating your ex, Kate Beckinsale. He's like, run, bro. Or, good luck, man, because apparently she's just batshit crazy. Which, like, look how hot she is. Like, obviously she's gonna have some fucking. She's gonna be kind of wacky. So, Kate Beckinsale, though.
Yeah. All right, Dane.
This is definitely the toughest one in my teenage heart. Underworld was
just a heater.
Bring on the leather, bring on that short haircut, females with guns shooting vampires and lichens. I
don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's some shit going on outside of Cooks' place.
I can kind of hear it.
There's sirens going off. That dog is not barking tonight, which is good. But it's probably because I killed it last weekend. So
Dad did some murder. Yeah. Welcome to downtown Calgary.
Hey.
Sorry, go on, Dane.
And then you got Lindsay Lohan. One of the best redheads to ever come through the biz. She was something else to me at a young age.
Oh yeah, remember The Parent Trap? I forgot about that one. That's what like kind of put her on the map.
Parent Trap.
Yeah.
Freaky Friday.
That was like the late '90s though. But mind you, that's when.
Freaky Friday, Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah. Yep.
Mean Girls, just a classic, written by Tina Fey, who appeared in the TV category, didn't make the cut.
Yeah, that was a weird one. That was a weird choice, but alright.
Hey, she was there. You gotta give it to her.
Yep.
This is tearing me up inside. Do I vote Lindsay Lohan and Paul or Kooks?
Paul?
Paul?
I was hanging out with Paul on Game Chat. I know this is somewhat of dead air. Kooks, I'm going to leave this up to you. I'm going to go Lindsay Lohan. I can't.
Lindsay Lohan versus Kate Beckinsale.
And it's my...
But again, I'm going to be happy either way.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm just going to give it to you for the excitement of it all.
Fair enough.
My heart's racing, man. I can't handle this.
My penis is racing.
This one, for me, thank you for giving it to me to make this decision so I didn't have to use my automatic. It's Lindsay Lohan going forwards. This one isn't even close for me, honestly. I didn't care about Van Helsing or Underworld or, like, who was watching Pearl Harbor when they were a kid?
Oh, man.
It's just not, Pearl Harbor's not good.
It was so good. It had 2 VHS tapes.
Yeah, that's how
all
to
the
make
heaters
it
had
good.
2 VHS tapes, man.
No, all the long movies had 2 VHS
Braveheart,
tapes.
Titanic, It, fucking heaters.
It wasn't a movie.
It was a miniseries that got made into a movie. Okay.
This one isn't even close. Sorry, Kate. I'm sorry, Eric. I know she nursed you back to health at one point, but
she gave me life.
Lindsay Lohan skyrocketed into the hearts of everyone, and then we don't need to talk about what happened to her after. But
the 2000's were hers.
Yo, she even put out like a pop song right after she got her big fake boobs, and it was like the best video ever.
Dated Wilmer Valderrama.
Yeah, anyone who dates Wilmer Valderrama gets a pass.
She dated Fez?
Yeah.
I feel like she dated a lot of guys. Steve-O has a funny story about how she stole his cocaine. She like invited him to a party and then she like got him to get cocaine and then she like took it and was like started like screaming like, oh my god, he's trying to harass me or something. Like she did something shady like that to get blow off Steve-O.
It's just a believable story, but
Yeah.
Mean Girls, Lindsay Lohan, we would be shut down, our production would be shut down if on Mean Girls Day, Lindsay Lohan did not move on to the next round. Lindsay Lohan is moving on. Sorry, Kate.
Old Freckle Tits moves on. And old Pearl Harbor Ben Affleck snatch gets left in the dust.
She was done dirty in Pearl Harbor, and she's done dirty.
Yeah.
Lindsay moves on. So one more before our semifinals here.
Is even in the chats? I haven't really looked.
Number 8 versus number 1. I'm excited to see who number 1 is in these things after Lindsay Lohan is 2. So number 8 is Eva Mendes. All right. I love Eva Mendes. And number 1 is Jessica Alba. Sin City Jessica Alba.
Oh, someone said that in the chats. I think Pork Hunt is Ian.
It is your brother.
It's like my brother's just fucking talking shit in the chats. What's up, Ian and Aiden? You fucking mooks.
So I am gonna. Eric, Dane, can you start this one? Because honestly, I couldn't name many of the movies.
Eva Mendes.
Actually, I can start it.
Day.
I
got
can.
Fast and Furious 2.
Okay.
Stuck on You.
I don't know that one.
Stuck on You. She's great. She's good in comedies.
She's amazing in The Other Guys.
Yeah, that'd be 2010. So
I know. That doesn't count.
That doesn't count, but she is fantastic.
Place Beyond the Pines. Slaps.
One of my favorite movies.
That movie slaps. It's like 3 movies in one. But we're not here to talk about that.
And then Jessica Alba was Sin City,
time,
a dancing movie. What was it?
Eva Mendes in Hitch?
Honey.
Jessica Alba. She was in.
She was in Hitch. Hitch
Jessica Alba was in Honey, Idle Hands. What the fuck else is Jessica Alba in? Keep talking, I'll figure it out.
Sin City, Honey.
Yeah, Sin City, that movie fucking... Oh.
I'm trying to go back. I'm trying to go back and remember me at that period of time.
What's that fucking Into the Blue with Dead Man Walking? Paul Walker?
I'm gonna put myself back into that time period. Like, I remember thinking Jessica Alba was very, very attractive, but I remember Eva Mendes in Hitch, and I was madly in love with Eva Mendes in Hitch.
How did we forget that she was in the Fantastic Four?
Ooh, that's right, Jessica Alba.
She was Invisible
Fantastic Four. Oh man,
Invisible Woman.
You know what?
Other than that, that's basically named everything else. Sin City.
Okay, who do I like more? Eva Mendes in Hitch or Jessica Alba in Sin City? Because those are the 2 most memorable ones from that time period.
You have a gun to your mom's head. They say, pick one. Or
Eva Mendes. I'm voting Eva Mendes. Sorry to Ian. I'm voting Eva Mendes from Hitch. That's maybe one of the hottest girls on planet Earth. Eric.
This one's pretty easy for me. Eva Mendes, yeah, she's good.
She's a whole lot of woman.
She's too much for me, man. Jessica Alba's just the right amount of like girl next door pretty. Like, she'll wreck my life and I'll be depressed for 5 months and I'll have to take some like antidepressants after she breaks up with me, but it'd be totally worth it just to hit her up at least once or twice. And yeah, she's just like ever since I saw. At the tender age of about 8 or 9, I saw Idle Hands, and then she just was like the pinnacle of hot for me. And she kept showing up in like little rinky-dink movies like Fantastic Four and Sin City and shit like that. I always thought she was fucking super hot, and she didn't get enough credit. And yeah, so I'm gonna go Jessica Alba just because.
Who did Eva Mendes marry?
Nostalgia. I think she was dating Ryan Reynolds or Ryan Gosling for a long time. And Jessica Alba was banging. Apparently, she got herpes from like. It was what baseball player was she playing? Jeter. She was dating Jeter.
Oh, I don't know.
I read that somewhere. Anyways, so she's got a dirty pussy. But
Must be true.
I'm so happy we're not popular. All these celebrities would be suing us for defamation. Yeah, she's got fucked up teeth. No, I'm pretty sure she has herpes.
Yeah, her thumbs are all
She
goofy.
stole cocaine from Steve-O. Like, we're just, like,
Talking shit off that. This could all be just bullshit. We're just like riffing on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm going with all herpy pussy, Jessica Alba.
All right, so it comes down to Dane. Dane to make a decision.
We got Eva Mendes. Definitely in my mind, I was Training Day. She's like
Get to see her butt.
Denzel Washington. Doesn't come across
you see her
good.
butt.
She kind of plays that victim well. Kind of same character in Place Beyond the Pond. So I remember her from Fast and the Furious. She's like the rogue cop.
Too Fast, Too Furious.
Too Fast, Too Furious. Probably the worst.
Hey.
And like Fast and Furious 4, like up there for.
4 Fast, 4 Furious. Sorry.
But yeah, I think my peak crush at this time was Jessica Alba. She's probably going to be my front runner for this whole thing. I would have pushed her through with my thing if I needed to.
What are we going to call that? Or just our mulligan or like our pity card?
Just our fast pass.
Our fast pass. Our ass pass, we should call it. Busting out the ass pass for fucking.
You know, in the movie like
TFA.
Ex Machina, how you find out that the robot's designed to be attracted to the guy off of his like search history and stuff.
Yeah.
My robot would probably look like Jessica.
Yeah. That was a cool movie. Is it? I was always calling it Ex Machina, but it's like Machina.
Yeah, it's like Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
I don't speak Akira.
So Dane, we now know where Dane's whole tournament
So this will
allegiance
not
is.
be an upset. Jessica Alba will be.
Jessica Alba, I'm fine with that.
You're not gonna use your ass pass on Eva
No,
Mendes?
because then Dane will use his, and then
Oh yeah, what
we'll go
happens
to
if you guys both bust out the
then
ass
the
pass?
chat.
Then we just go to the chat. All right.
All right. So we have Alba with the win. We're going to take a quick ad break here. All right. And then we're going to move on to our semifinals and our last 2 votes of the day. So, Dane, if you want to run an ad, keep those images in your mind as we go to our final votes here. So, we have number 2, Lindsay Lohan.
Is that still a thing?
Oxypads, yeah. I was at someone's house the other day and they had some in their bathroom and I was like, oh, I didn't know they still did that.
Do you guys remember the acne hotline commercial that used to run on YTV?
No.
It was like, it's my favorite commercial of all time. It was like a 1-800 number for like kids who were sad about their acne and to like get more information about it. And it was this kid with his real bad acne and he's like, sometimes kids make fun of me. They say I eat too many chocolate bars.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. It wasn't like a hotline thing. It was like a PSA about chocolate.
No, but it was a 1-800 number you could call the line. It was 1-800 something acne. So the funniest line is he says that I eat too many chocolate bars or that I don't wash my face.
Yeah, because it was one of those like Canadian one of those like Canadian PSA kind of things, and this kid was native, and he's like, sometimes they say I eat too many chocolate bars, like he said like that, and then it's like
poor kid,
and this kid just had like fucking just cystic acne. Like I have that in it's always in one of my liked videos.
I just YouTubed I searched acne hotline commercial, and then the video that pops up, it's titled "People Say I Eat Chocolate Bars."
My buddy Josh White used to always say that in high school. Like, if you'd see someone with like, if we were walking in the hallway and there'd be like a kid with like fucking bad acne. Mind you, this guy was a bully. He'd be like, they say eat too many chocolate bars. Like he'd say like that.
If you haven't seen that commercial before, guys, please go watch it. It is so good.
But also after that aired, like a year later, it showed the kid what he looked like after he had gotten like I think probably like Accutane or whatever. Like he got his acne cleared up, and then his face was all clear. So it was like a happy.
Yeah, it was a happy ending.
A happy ending.
Except forever, like his buddies forever would be like, "Did you eat too many chocolate bars?"
Yeah, no kidding.
Like he.
Well, especially in that other one when he came back and he's like, "Now I fuck too many chocolate bars."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get so many hand jobs now. You guys don't even know. I'm a TV star, and I have a clear face.
This is the battle of what happened to these poor girls.
What a fucking... yeah, okay, what a segue. Just talk about some kid with bad acting. It's like, so, Lindsay Lohan versus Tara Reid.
Yes.
Two women who look like absolute goblins now.
These poor girls. What happened to these poor girls?
Time is a cruel mistress.
But for the era, I think... Okay, Eric, you start this one.
Okay.
I can guess just based strictly on hair color what you're going to say already, but...
Yeah. Yeah, like just throwing it back to the 2000s time. Yeah, like Van Wilder was just my shit. Lindsay Lohan, she kind of had the kind of stupid girl sort of thing going for her. She was always like, in like all the movies, she was always like falling down. Like, oh, I'm such a wacky girl. But Tara Reid was always kept her composure. She was always like the person that everyone wanted. And what? Oh, sorry. And you know, she kept it cool. You know, she got what she wanted from the short guy from American Pie and from Van Wilder, and she didn't have to put any work into it. And
but she did date that shitty dude.
That guy was a kid in King Arthur's court. Okay.
Yeah, but
Don't forget that.
Mind you, literally, you could be an absolute dog, but be tall with blonde hair, and I will fucking absolutely fall in love with you. You could literally be a man with long blonde hair and a little bit like just like 5'6" and I'd be like, I love you. I
was gonna say, did you want to fuck Fabio back when you?
I used to. Yeah. My mom would like look under my mattress and be like, "Why do you have pictures of like Fabio and like what are all these like? What's all this Kleenex?"
Yeah.
I told you not to bother me while cleaning my room.
When Eric searches for porn, he complains that there's not enough dude hair color categories.
Yeah,
like, no, I want both of them to be blonde, long haired.
I type in like long blonde hair and all these girls pop up. I'm like, no. In brackets, guy. And yeah, like when you're watching porn, it's always on the girl. Like, I want to see some guy. He's got long hair. Like, pan over to him for a little while. What's wrong? It's not gay. It's a little gay.
Yeah, nothing wrong.
He's got long hair, whatever. He's blonde, he's tall, whatever. So I'm picking Tara Reid.
Yeah. All right. This one is very tough because of Van Wilder, not because of American Pie. Tara Reid and Van Wilder is like everything, but she is everything behind Lindsay Lohan and Mean Girls. I am going Lindsay Lohan. Mean Girls, Lindsay Lohan. For me, Tara Reid.
She looks like she stinks.
You did wonderful. Tara looks like she stinks.
Oh wait, Lindsay Lohan just looks like she just doesn't smell good. I don't know what it is. Tara Reid looks like she smells like too good. Like she wears way too much perfume.
Tara Reid looks like she eats too many chocolate bars. I'm voting for Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan is my vote. It's all on Dane.
Oh, I fucking hurt my leg really bad just now.
Tara Reid also has that raspy voice going for her.
Oh.
Give
me that rasp, baby.
Give me that rasp.
Eric, I love you so much.
My name's Tara. Wanna fuck?
Take off your fucking pants.
Pretty tough for me. I mean, I did kind of want Shannon Elizabeth over Tara Reid, and I have said Lindsay Lohan is definitely one. But just seeing them together, I'm like, back in the day, yeah. When I think about it, my crush for Tara Reid back in the day would, because yeah, also probably from Van Wilder.
Van Wilder, man.
Van Wilder definitely over American Pie. I guess because she's kind of a prude in American Pie.
But she fucks.
Yeah, she fucked 3 people, but then it's rule of 3, so you divide that by 3. Or no, you multiply that by.
No, you divide by 3.
For girls. You divide by 3 for guys, multiply by 3 for.
I don't know, man. Just
Math.
Just pick one.
Is this a math podcast, or are we
Yeah, no
objectifying
kidding.
women?
It's an algorithm podcast. What is this shit?
Alright, so it's, what, do I have final vote?
Yeah, you get to pick the
Voting one
winner.
piece?
You know me and blondes, man. That's my
I know
jam.
you and blondes, but you know me and redheads.
Ugh.
Lindsay
Yeah, I guess.
Lohan, petite, stacked, redhead, bunny, goofy. And now I'm like, I can change you. I can make you better. Like, I'll take care of you, Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, she's going through some shit. Dane, you could fix
I don't
this
want to
one.
take care of Tara Reid. I'll take care of Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay
Lindsay
Lohan.
Lohan.
Lindsay moves on. All
It's
right.
fucking bullshit.
Eric feels ganged up on like I did in the 90s Crush tournament.
I
Right
kinda
now.
You
want to throw
can
my...
use your fast pass.
Yeah.
Should I use my
Fast
fast pass? Just to make it interesting? I mean, I'm not going to use it for anyone else. I'm using my fast pass. Boom.
Alright.
All right.
Do you want to use yours to battle
To
it?
retaliate?
Send it to chat?
Wait, how does this work? So if I use my fast pass, it just goes to chat?
No, if you use your fast pass, you get to push through Tara Reid unless I use mine to battle you.
Oh, I thought it just went to... I kind of just wanted to see it go to the chats. Do I really want to use it for Ted Reed? Kind of.
Man, I'm saving mine for like the first round of the finals.
Actually, no, I won't use it. Yeah, I kind of want. I'll save it for later. Because I thought
Alright.
it was just gonna go to the chats. I didn't realize that we had to retaliate with another one for it to go to chats. Okay, fuck it. Tara Reid, you can
I'm
fuck.
making it up on the fly.
Tara Reid, you can fuck off.
Tara Reid is gone. Lindsay Lohan moves on. Which brings us to our last battle of the evening. Where are you, Lindsay? We have number 6.
You know chats? Let's see.
Oh, my phone died.
Oh, you fuck.
Number 6, Kirsten Dunst versus
Is it Kirsten Dunst or Kirsten? How do you say that?
Kirsten.
I
Who
don't know.
cares? Versus
Well, she
number
might- she
1,
might see
Jessica
this, so-
Alba. Well, if she sees this, she's going to be already mad at me about the teeth thing. All right, final votes of the day here. Who started that last one? Oh, I kind of messed up the order last time.
I'll start.
Yeah, we'll
because,
start with Dane.
I mean, if you were listening to my previous round, I said Jessica Alba was probably my front runner for this whole goddamn. I'm trying to think who although Rachel Bilson Summer from the OC may I'm gonna have to sleep on that, and by that, you know what I mean by that.
You're gonna fap to that?
You know what I mean, okay? Kirsten Dunst, though, there's just something about her that I think I love. Maybe it is just like seeing like behind the scenes pictures of her on set where she's like looking sad, smoking a cigarette, and I'm like, I think I love you.
Dane really wants to fix someone
Yeah.
so badly.
Yeah, Jessica Alba, she's like a billionaire now or something. Like
What?
fitness stuff, or she has some sort of weird Etsy empire. I don't know. I've seen it on.
Kirsten Dunst looks like she has to make movies even though she doesn't want to, and Jessica Alba just makes them for fun.
I remember I saw this meme. It was like a picture of Michael Cera, and he's like, Michael Cera seems like the kind of guy who just kind of stumbled into acting and was too shy to like, or too awkward to like, kind of like back out of it, sort of thing.
Well, I think that's very true, honestly, because now all he does is make music and he doesn't really act.
Michael Cera?
Yeah,
He makes music?
yeah, he's a bass player in a band.
Oh, well, hey, he's just living off that super bad royalty money. That's good money. That's a good
Superbad
point.
and Arrested Development money.
Yeah.
Although
Scott Pilgrim.
Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, underrated movie. Also, best celebrity cameo maybe ever. And
This is the end when he's like a big coke addict.
Yeah.
And just a sexual deviant.
yeah. Who took my phone?
When he goes up to make love and blows coke in his
Yeah.
face. Does this coke smell funny?
Yeah.
And the scene where Rihanna slaps him, she like slaps him super hard in that scene.
Yeah, apparently he like actually was allowed to like slap her ass, but then but to make that scene, she was like, "Okay, but I get to slap Michael Cera actually," and so it was like, Michael Cera's like, "Oh no, really? Oh, shit!" Get to smack Rihanna's fucking ass, but I get slapped in the face by Rihanna. What a trait!
I
What a
get
trait.
it.
We got way
I take
off.
that trade.
We got way off.
Yeah, what the fuck? What are we talking about now? Michael
Talking
Cera.
about how I'm voting for.
Oh,
Number one, baby.
Your mic cut out. Who are you voting for? Like
Yeah.
right at he was like talking about how I'm voting for, and then your mouth.
I'm voting for
Number one.
Number one.
Jessica Alba. All right.
Hate to see you go, Kirsten. Kirsten.
I'm fairly indifferent on this one. And just to be an agent of chaos, no debate. I'm just going to say Kirsten Dunst, just to be an agent of chaos, because I'm fairly indifferent, and I want to see what Eric does right now with Alba versus Dunst. So I'm going to go Dunst, even though in my heart I probably know it's Jessica.
It's a doozy.
I also just thought of the scene of Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind where she's like dancing with Mark Ruffalo in her underpants.
Yeah,
That's a good scene. That's good movie making again.
Yeah, man, this is a doozy. Motherfucker, man. Jessica Alba, man, she's dancing in Sin City all slutty and the wind blowing in her hair and she's all blonde and shit. And then Kirsten Dunst, just always blonde.
Except in the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, she fucked me around in the Spider-Man movies. And like, oh, Kirsten Dunst is playing Mary Jane Watson. Well, you have red hair. No, you don't. Stop fucking pretending. It didn't even look natural. Like her red hair in that movie, like she should just.
No, it just doesn't.
Son of a bitch. It's a doozy. This is a doozy. Okay, 2000s. I'm thinking, okay, grade 7. Who would I have picked? Jessica Alba.
Jessica Alba?
Over Kirsten Dunst, yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to change my vote to Jessica Alba, too. I just really wanted to see Dane have to use his...
you want to see his scallywag card?
Use his pass.
Man, I was honestly like, what? I'm like,
these cups are terrible, man. They like leak. Okay, fill this cup up at the beginning of the podcast. It was an hour ago when it's already leaking.
Yeah.
These 7-Eleven coffee cups are garbage.
Yeah, well, why'd you use it? I have classes.
Because I don't know.
You chose it. Jessica Alba is the right fall. It's a sweep. I'm changing my vote to Alba. I honestly was just being a dick. I was going to change it regardless. It is Jessica Alba. So, our final 2 from this category for next week's finale will be...
Who was the other one? Oh, yeah, Lindsay Lohan.
Lindsay Lohan. This is our first 1 versus 2 moving on, I'm pretty sure.
Oof.
Lindsay Lohan versus Jessica Alba.
I'm happy with those results.
I think we were going to do it random instead of just having, so the final could end up...
be a Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble.
I'll take a picture of this.
So, for those of you who haven't seen every single episode but want to see how this all turns out, hold on. I need to change the screen, but Eric needs a picture.
Okay.
All right. But we are going to do the final Royal Rumble style, and our finalists are, all right.
The Royal Rumble.
The Royal Rumble.
Every time I hear the word Rumble, I think of Rumble packs from N64.
N64?
Yeah. When I used to play fucking Mario Party till 4 in the morning, Mom would come down and yell at me. Hey, go to fucking bed. Bev would come down smoking a cigarette with a wooden spoon and smack me across the back. Hey, you little shit, go to bed. We got church in the morning.
What is that word?
Oh, no. Something bad happened to Eric right there.
He
made himself laugh in the middle of a vodka pool. So here are our final 8, all right? From the fictional category, we have Chell from A Movie I've Never Seen versus Lana Kane. From music, we have Christina Aguilera versus Nicole Show whatever her last name is. TV category, we got Hilary Duff versus we have Rachel Bilson, aka Summer Roberts from the OC, and the movie category, Jessica Alba versus Lindsay Lohan. Any thoughts? We'll start with you, Eric. Any thoughts on this final 8?
Any thoughts? I see about 8 thoughts right about now. This is alright, I guess. I don't know, for the cartoon category is kind of a little bit odd, but I guess in the 2000s that was a big thing. It was like cartoon porn kind of thing back in the day. You'd on your LimeWire, and then you'd download it, and you'd give your fucking computer AIDS, and your mom would come yell at you and put cigarettes out on your neck.
We'll say, yeah, none of these 2 animated don't hold a candle to Lola Bunny.
No.
Who else did we have in them?
I don't remember.
Oh, Jessica Rabbit.
And Jessica Rabbit.
But yeah, no, I like this lineup. This looks all right. It's gonna be a cutthroat episode.
It's all gonna depend on those random matchups from the Rumble.
I see 2 blondes, so it's not in my favor. But we'll see what happens. I just gotta get in my mindset of the pimply little 13-year-old Eric running around skateboarding with his little monkey hoodie. I gotta get into that mindset.
If we're in
and mind you, halfway through the 2000s, I broke my leg horribly and fucking and couldn't do much. So,
any favorites there? Anyone you think will go all the way?
Honestly, I'm pretty level with all of these. Like it's gonna. I have no idea who I'm gonna pick, so it's gonna be you guys have a better guess than I do for what I'm gonna pick.
I'm gonna say dark horse of this whole tournament is Hillary Duff.
The dark horse.
Yeah, I can see her possibly going far.
Your freckly horse.
Well, we'll see. And you know what else I was thinking? And yeah, Dane, do you have any favorites besides Alba here?
Definitely not really how I thought it would end up, but definitely happy we got here.
For me, I have a few favorites. I want to keep it to myself, so no one forces me to use my pass in any scenario where I don't have to. But I was thinking, Dane, you know what we should do is right after we go off air, we should look at some of the other ones and maybe put a poll up this week and get one wild card in, fan voted from those who are eliminated, someone to come back in. So
we'll each pick one that we want, and then we'll put it up on Instagram. We'll have people vote on their wild card.
Okay,
Yes.
we'll get a wild card, just like a little scallywag to kind of just throw in the corner.
Yeah. Someone who didn't pass through and has a chance to still win it all.
Okay.
All right.
Are we,
I like that.
Are we going to sift through all these people? I'm going to have to...
It'll be quick. There's
It'll be quick.
30.
I'm just thinking of who was eliminated. That really kind of upset me.
Well, there was no Topanga controversy this time. So
Yeah, the old Topanga Gate. Topanga Gate 2020.
All right, as we wrap this up, again, we will be back next week for our finals, and then back to some regular scheduled programming. Maybe hit things off with a game show after that. See how that is all to come. Once again, thank you so much for wrap this up.
Fila ma che vuoi fila, senza punta l'ago non può andare.
No cereal, it be a yogurt drink I want in first. Whoa!
My thing's sound effects. Here's a T-Rex.
Scream as loud as you can.
Now, give it to me before I smack you. You know what? You're the dumbest kid in the whole school. No wonder nobody likes you. I'm gonna beat the snot out of you. Okay. Be good.
I love you.